With Danielle eliminated, tribes faced off once again, this time for both an iced coffee reward and a coveted tribal immunity idol. In the challenge, tribes would each send a player head-to-head to throw bags on a giant tic-tac-toe board. The first tribe with 3 bags in a row would win a point, and the first of 4 points would win immunity. The Nuku tribe were victorious, securing the iced coffee reward and avoiding tribal council. After the challenge, both tribes were forced to select a player to send to Hourglass Island. Nuku sent Nikki once again, while Sakoti opted for a different direction and sent Andrew.
So let me ask you this question. I've heard there's like a strong alliance on that side. Are you part of that strong alliance? Yes. Okay. I also have a lot of power there. Numbers. So I'm happy for us to talk. We'll continue talking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Cool.
I just think we should do it without the voting part so that we can all just participate and we can just
I agree.
feel day.
Yeah.
I like the game part.
Not the voting out part.
No.
I know, I can't tell you how stressful this is.
I genuinely, I feel like it's anyone to dice. I don't think that bad because like if you the second time and she lied about it the first time. So I'm a little bit stressed.
I know, she wanted to go again.
If she'll go again, so I'm like, I don't know. She's gonna have.
I think she's gonna come back and come honest with whatever
I think she might
happens.
come back with a lie.
I feel like she'll.
You think she might come back with a lie?
Yeah. Because she made up, when we were sitting in a circle, she kind of made up. She's like, well, this is why. Like, if I'm.
Oh, you did call her out on it.
Well, yeah. But when, yeah. She was like, I did that.
You don't just go and not come back with either no.
Yeah, you either get something you don't.
Either come back no vote.
Yeah. You don't just come back.
Well, you don't feel like you can trust her?
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we got.
Okay, welcome to Hourglass Island.
So at Hourglass Island, we were presented, me and someone else from the other tribe were presented with a puzzle. We had to make a triangle out of a couple of other puzzle pieces. If one of us won, one of us would get the advantage. Nothing would happen to the other person. If we both lost, we both lose our votes at tribal council. And unfortunately, we did not finish the puzzle within the time, so we both lost our votes in the next tribal council. I think it's going to impact my game pretty severely because I know on my tribe there is someone that is gunning pretty hard for me, and the fact that I don't have my vote is kind of concerning, but I'm going to trust in my alliance and hope that it works out in my favor. Okay guys, I actually did lose my vote this time, like last time, yeah.
What did you have to do?
But he did too, because we both, it was a
Steven?
triangle. You have to build it, like the square? It's the same thing, but it was a triangle. Yeah.
So what does he get? Or did he not get it?
He also lost, so he's losing his vote right now. Yeah.
So do you lose your vote next time we go to tribal?
So he lost his vote to this tribe.
That's gonna be big. And something tells me, like, I don't think they're gonna be strong.
The person,
come merge. Like, I think there's gonna be some cracks in there or something like that.
The thing is that I have Andrew. Like, I know that he can come with me, and he has Cheyenne. So it's like a good 3 that we can pull along until we don't want to anymore. Gotcha. Steven, wishy-washy for me. Like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, Steven. Sometimes I'm like, what are you hiding? Ryan makes me cautious, though. Same. He just, like, something about him, I'm like, I want to trust you so bad, but something is, like, so off. he lied to my face. Like, I will tell you, like, he like straight up lied to my face when we were sitting. We got back to camp after that one of the challenges, and he was like, just so you know, like, I didn't vote for you, blah blah blah. And then he told someone else, like, oh, I didn't vote for Ashley, like I voted for Alex. But it's like, okay, well, the math isn't mathing.
I understand. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go with this.
like, and I didn't probe him for that information. He volunteered it. He like looked at me and said, I want to work with you. I didn't vote for you.
Interesting.
So
You're too smart for me.
I voted for her. I'm a terrible liar.
Did you listen?
I did. Yeah. I did. And I think you switched.
I switched out.
Yeah.
Which I would never, like, I was always 50-50 until I started talking to other people. And once I started talking to other people, it was a consensus. So
Right.
I'm like, this makes sense to me. I'm not here to ruffle feathers yet.
Exactly.
Ashley still knows what she's doing.
She does.
But she's still too valuable to vote out.
She is.
That being said,
Mm-hmm.
Andrew's also, I think, brewing some stuff too.
Yeah,
I think he's
that's
got an
what I've
idea.
heard.
But again, I've said it a couple times, like I'm still in the go with the flow. I need to see what's happening first before I can make a decision.
Right.
I'm not crafting a strategy yet.
No.
So,
How to keep us in is the strategy.
I don't think Jackie is leaning against anybody in this room specifically, or anybody. I think
Yeah, none of
again
her
we're
names
both.
have- none of her names have come up.
She's a floater. I'm a floater.
Yeah.
So no hard names. I think
Okay.
she's close with Ashley though. She
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
picked
they got
immediately.
picked right
So I
away.
think that's pretty clear.
that could be a consideration of breaking that up.
Potentially, yeah.
Over May, who's like I think is kind of floating. That's the.
I
only
feel
thing
like
would
Jackie
say.
and May are both kind of floating.
Right, Jackie's had a couple solo conversations with Ashley, who's clearly a strong player.
Yeah. But would you feel okay voting for Jackie? I mean, I know you were just with her, but
I haven't made any decisions yet, so I'm comfortable with anything at this point.
One of them would have to flip
I
or
talked to
vote.
Jackie because I knew she was like kind of our swing. And God forbid you didn't get a vote. So I talked to her and she was like, she's like, I don't know who like I want to vote out. She's like, Brian was saying maybe Steven or Andrew. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, what about Brian? And she goes, I was like, I don't know how I feel about him. And she goes, me either. And she's like, she's
So
voting for him.
when you
as
were
far as she
when you
told
guys
me.
are away,
Really?
Yes.
me,
She was
Steven,
like,
May went
"Oh."
off and said Brian.
Okay.
Who'd you go for?
Wait, what do you mean?
The first vote.
I voted for Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, she confirmed that.
Yeah.
That's the swing. Brian said he also voted for Alex, which can't be true.
Yeah. And that's what I told Jackie. I said he voted for me, so like I don't really trust him.
Brian threw out May and then Jackie. What was very disruption. So I think as long as the three of you vote Brian, I think we should be safe.
Yeah.
Ashley's been talked about because we all know
Yeah.
her strategy and all that stuff. We all think she's a threat. Jackie and May, we both identified as kind of floaters, but Andrew is the one that he's brewing something up. And I said it, I'm going to be on record a lot of times saying that he's up to something. So I'm not against somebody having a good strategy because I think he's pretty loyal to us.
Yeah,
I think his coach mentality is going to take over.
I know, he's definitely like coachy and I'm like, I like it.
But I think he knows exactly what he's doing too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're really good at this, and it's like not good, but like also good because like, it's benefiting us right now. But it's like it's gonna come back to bite us.
Ashley, you've had experience in this game previously. You've been here before. What are you seeing that's different this time around from maybe when you previously played?
I know I said it last tribal, but I think like our tribe dynamic is so much different because we totally all came in with like fresh eyes on the game and with each other, and so we have like a different perspective on how we want to work together. Like there was no coming in with like, oh yeah, I know I just saw you on Saturday, but like let's team up together and do this and that. Like we're playing the game, which is so fun. Like it's so fun to come in with a bunch of like fresh people and like get to play the game of Survivor.
A lot of people, a lot of personalities. With the big personalities, how do you make sure that your voice is being heard in the rumination camps or back at camp?
I think these groups are small enough and we're tight enough that everybody's had the chance to speak their mind and say what they feel. I haven't been in a room yet where somebody felt out of place or anything. So again, like Ashley said, tight-knit group, we're all talking. I'm sure we're all scheming too. We've all got our ideas and opinions. But right now I think it's pretty open floor and everybody's speaking their mind.
So one of the things, obviously, I see you guys at challenges. You seem to be bonding really well. I see you at tribal council, maybe more than you want me to. But what's the vibe back at camp, May? Are everyone like still talking strategy back there? Are people just trying to get to know each other, like Ashley is saying?
It seems like the team as a whole, like our main strategy is looking forward past the merge and kind of figuring out what we're gonna do there. I don't feel like we have a lot of like, okay, a clear division or, you know, this person is obviously that person's best friend or anything like that, which I personally like because it sucks to eat alone on the playground. So
At the same time, maybe no one's eating alone at the playground, but you know, in the back of your mind, someone's lying to me here because not everyone's sticking around after this tribal council. Andrew, what's your gauge on how well you feel like you can read if someone is telling you the truth or not right now?
And that's tough to know. Even if you're as confident as you think you are, like you never know who's walking off and saying what to do. So like, as confident as you can be, you have to always stay on your toes and be ready for anything. But I do feel like the dynamic of this tribe has been one of honesty. And like everything that's happened individually, we've come back and immediately told everybody what's going on. So I'm hoping that sticks through.
You scare me.
You lied to my face, unprovoked. I did not even ask who you voted for.
All right. If anyone has an immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Brian. Andrew. 1 vote Brian, 1 vote Andrew. Brian. That's 2 votes Brian, 1 vote Andrew. Brian. That's 3 votes Brian, 1 vote Andrew. Next player voted out, Survivor, Hourglass Island, Brian. Off to the torch. Brian, tribe spoke. Not good job.
It was tough. I thought I had some good relationships, but there was clearly a consensus. People must think I'm a threat, which is so happy for me to see. Somebody also doesn't know how to spell my name. They found a way to get 2 letters wrong, B-R-I-A-N. But it was a fun time and I'm happy to be here.